So I picked Baltimore to win the Super Bowl, and they look great, blah, blah, blah. So, again, they were going to win that game. It was the only game this week. I wouldn't even touch the Jags-Colts game. The only game I predicted a blowout. I said, come on, you got to give me a break on this. Cleveland's got a new coach. Cleveland's not as good. Cleveland beat Baltimore last year, so Baltimore's not going to overlook Cleveland. It was a blowout. It wasn't close. Two things I take away from that game. Number one, Baltimore's fantastic. They would have blown out a lot of teams in the NFL yesterday. So let's not bury Cleveland. Okay, Baltimore is packed. They're dynamic, physical. They didn't even run the football particularly well yesterday. They're still dropping points. They could have gone to their third stringers, backups by the third quarter. Baltimore is in a salary cap era, that's about as good as a roster can be. They got deep threats. They got tight ends. They got a star quarterback. They got a good old line. They got star corners. They got a star pass rusher. In a salary cap league, they got everything. They got everything. But the second thing, you can keep changing head coaches. Baker Mayfield's the same guy. Number one, he continues to think he's way more athletic than he is. Tries to run around. He's not. Number two, he still has no relationship with OBJ. Was it 13 targets, 10 targets, 3 catches? It doesn't click. Baker still wildly inconsistent. His accuracy, which was a strength at Oklahoma, is all over the map. He sails the ball way too much. This football team in Cleveland, you can keep changing the coaches. You got a limited quarterback. Mistake prone, not as accurate as he should be, not as athletic as he thinks he is. And they ran the ball very effectively yesterday with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. They had like 123 yards. That's what they are. That is what they are. And I think Buffalo's figured it out. They like Josh Allen, but they're not led by Josh Allen. Most teams with young quarterback. Now Arizona's different. They just, Kyler, go save us. But when I watch Cleveland, you can keep changing everything. But they were a mess early. They were a mess late. OBJ and Baker have no relationship. And Baker's got to get out of this feeling that he's some athletic guy, hyper athletic, can move around. Dude, you're a guy that throws well on 3rd and 2. Pick it, stick it, get it done, get it out, get the ball away faster. Don't hold on to it. That's not your game plan. But I still think Cleveland can go 9-7. I'm not bailing because I think Baltimore would have blown out everybody but Kansas City maybe yesterday or Seattle. They would have rolled everybody yesterday. But you can keep changing coaches. I see the same Baker. I saw more potential with Joe Burrow in his first game. He's bigger than Baker. He throws a better ball than Baker. He's more athletic than Baker. He feels more poised. He feels more consistent, more calm. I don't think it's a punch-in-the-mouth moment. I think it's a realize what you are and play to your strengths moment. And by the way, I know what you're going to say. What about Sam Darnold? He doesn't have these weapons. He doesn't have anything close to this. The Jets have a completely rebuilt offensive line, 4 new starters, and they're not high-end guys. One's a rookie, and the other guys are kind of like bounce around the league guys. These are not superstar offensive linemen. So, I didn't think it was a punch-in-the-mouth moment. I thought it was a moment of clarity, which is, if Baker's going to be thrown at 35 times in these games, this is what it's going to look like. This is what it's going to look like. He's going to be running around more than he should, inaccurate more than he should. And let's stop pretending OBJ and Baker work. It doesn't work. They've had a billion practices. They've had a bunch of games. It doesn't work. This is why I think OBJ, I think Baker feels like he's got to get him the football, and I think it distracts him. I think it gets him out of his kind of rhythm. OBJ is a great trade piece. I'd be happy if he went there. Cleveland doesn't need another great receiver. What Cleveland needs to do is just pound the rock, throw it on 3rd and 2, 2nd and 4. That's what they need, because they ran the ball against the Ravens yesterday. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.